Facebook, man, it's back. It's been forever, man. How long it's been?
2 weeks.
3 weeks. Is it? Are we back?
2 weeks.
I think I'm at.
I don't know.
I'm alive, bitch. There ain't no promise on that shit no more for me.
Okay, there we go. We back. Hey, what's happening, Facebook? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's wrong with my body right now?
Oh man, your body old.
It's sexy though, baby.
Yeah,
Motherfucking sexy.
it's sketchy.
Sketchy and sexy.
It's sketchy. What happening, Facebook, man? We back. It's been 2 long weeks, and it was unexpected for it to be 2 long weeks. You know what I mean? But we back. Got a great topic tonight. I don't know if y'all seen our post. We posted. If y'all follow our page, please follow our page. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. So you can see what we talking about before we talk about it. You know what I mean? It's a really good topic tonight, man. Plies posted something that we're going to get into a little heavy, but we're going to start off a little lighter. We do no post-production, so I'm going to spring these questions on them tonight. Anyway, let's go. What it do, man? It's your boy Country coming live from the South. Got something to say. This is episode 131.
I'm gonna let him go first because he is so happy. Just go.
I knew he was gonna say that, and I knew he was gonna realize it as soon as you started the
I
episode.
didn't know why you so fucking happy.
I just knew he was gonna do that.
Hey, bro, you do got a nice glow about you, though.
Yeah, is you pregnant, bitch?
I didn't say that. I didn't
Let
say
me find.
that.
I'm gonna rub the belly, bitch. Let me find out, motherfucker. Let me find out, rich ass nigga. You having a golden baby.
What is wrong with him?
Hey, bro, he broken.
You can't be the only person happy tonight, bitch.
He's broken, bro. He's broken.
Oh, shit.
We've all known he was broken for a long time.
Bro, nah, man, for real, like, Anyway, bro, introduce yourself, please.
Hey man, it's your boy DJ Big Dream, the 33rd representative. We in here tonight. We glowing and shit. You got this golden glow, this heavenly glow, and a dark glow, baby. I gloom the room. Let's go.
And I'm Bruce Leroy, aka the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated.
The glow.
Let your soul glow. Bro, we've been gone for too long, bro. This intro is all over the place.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, what it do, man? We back for episode 131, man, and we missed y'all for the last 2 weeks, man. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Holidays, unfortunate events, all that good stuff, man. But hey, we glad to be back here. Dream had RSV twice, and
God damn.
you
I
know,
don't know what that is.
cause Dream.
If you can't say what the initials of the RSV, I ain't having.
Oh man, I normally could, but the thing is that Dream don't think he gets sick. So when he gets sick, he just sit at home and say, "I'm not sick."
It don't work like that.
That's literally how it works.
That's how he do
That
it.
don't sound good.
That's how he do
That
it.
don't sound good at
Bro,
all.
Dreamer died home selling himself that he
I'm gonna
ain't
ask y'all a
sick.
question. Do y'all think Magic just got AIDS?
Bro, yes, Magic Johnson
think
has
he got
AIDS. Yeah,
There's also a cure.
How you know he even had it?
no, he got it.
How you know when to sell attack?
What they was selling?
The cure.
You can't buy the cure if you're a regular dude.
That ain't the point, man. The point is, if you make up your mind, you ain't got shit, you ain't got it. Period. It's over.
I don't think Magic made his mind up. I think Magic was like, I got it, and I just got to take this medicine.
And then he
to be
changed his
all
mind.
Bruh.
OJ killed his wife and changed his mind.
right. Well, OJ didn't do it.
Well, we traded into the white community, so he did it now.
We did, because he was like, I'm not white, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man, this gonna be real silly tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay here with us because we got a lot to talk about. Man, what y'all think about Herschel Walker, bro?
This nigga.
Bro, Herschel Walker told us about. He was like, man, y'all ever watch a movie that I don't even really want to watch? And I watched a movie the other night, man. They had vampires in, man. Vampires real cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I hope everybody want to be a vampire. Then
Wait, before you get into the vampire, there's always somebody asking a question. Right? Obama killed this shit the other night.
Oh, bro, Obama been murdered. Bro, this is like his third shot at him, man. He murders him every time.
So a nigga come on stage like, hey, Mr. Walker. Like, he said, hey, what do you think about global warming? Now go.
I think it's warm outside, man, but it's cool outside too, man. And like I was watching TV the other day, man. I was like, man, the temperature was a little warm, and I was like, man, it's warm this November, man. But you know, I walked outside and I had a little breeze. I'm like, ooh, I maybe need to put on a coat on. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I should be in the Senate.
No, you did it wrong, bro. Ask me the same question. I'm a really killer. Right? Ask me the same question,
Mr. Walker. Yeah. What you think about global warming?
Global warming. So, I was thinking about global warming the other day, and I watched this movie. So this movie had some vampires and some werewolves, okay? So the werewolves don't like the vampires don't like the werewolves. So I said if I had to choose one, I'd be a vampire.
Cause vampire cool, right?
Vampire cool. You know, and the werewolves, they ain't nothing to the change. When they change their hair, then they're scared. And see, then vampire, whoop they tail. I'm just saying, be a vampire. So, the reason why I said it is,
wait, no. He said, then I find out werewolves kill vampire. I'm like, oh man, werewolf pretty cool. So now I want to be a werewolf.
So the reason why I chose the vampire is because, see, with global warming, I get to spend more time inside because vampires don't like the sunlight. Think about it.
Bruh.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, dude is like the dumbest dude on earth, bro.
He is a pawn. He is a pawn.
Oh, 100% pawn. 100%.
Gucci Man dropped the letter to Takeoff, bro. Right after Takeoff.
Nice.
And, it's fire.
Yeah.
But in that verse, he said, yeah, I'm Gucci Man, I'm a felon, I can't vote. He talked about it, he was like, bro, I'm a felon, I ain't got to vote. But I'm so disappointed to see people voting for Herschel Walker. And you should take your political advice from me. He said all that in the same track, but if Gucci Man understands that you shouldn't be listening to Herschel Walker, why is it such a close race?
Right.
Bro, it's insane to me.
Bro, and so I try not to get political on the podcast, bro, because I don't consider myself a liberal, Republican, or conservative, or Democrat. I don't put myself in a box, right? Because I got kind of a broad view. I see both sides. But what's funny is that the people that are like hardcore conservative, bro, they don't care what you talk about.
No, they don't care. And they don't care who they voting for.
They don't care.
It's straight color.
Bro, it is 100. No, it ain't even color, bro.
I mean color as in red and blue.
Yeah, bro. Herschel Walker.
Right.
Herschel Walker is, bro. They in a runoff right now that just started a couple days ago on Tuesday. They're in a runoff right now. The other candidate's actually leading, but the fact that Herschel Walker
barely leading though,
barely leading.
It's like 51. Is over with?
I'm looking at it now.
He did win.
Real time one.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Good, thank God, because Herschel Walker should have never been even consideration. But the fact that they had to go to a runoff because all these, I'm just voting for Republican people. Like, bro, come on, dog. I don't care who you are, what planet you from, what color you is. You can't listen to this dude talk. Like, bro, remember he flashed the badge? He was like, I'm law enforcement. Yeah. And he flashed the fake badge, bro.
Not just that, bro. He's anti-abortion.
And he got so many abortions.
Couple. At least 2 documented. At least 2 documented. You know, Lord knows how many he paid for on the road. But at least 2 documented. You know, this dude is retarded, man.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how you can consciously vote. Like, bro, even if I was hardcore side, right? I couldn't vote for somebody.
Yeah.
Who decided to use their public platform to talk about a vampire movie. Bro, I still don't know what movie he watched.
Because it most definitely was
Bro, it went Twilight, it went Dracula.
This movie he dreamed of, bro, when you hear the plot, there's no twist, it's just a plot. You feel me? It was like the movie came on, there was a vampire and the werewolf in it. Somehow one of them died, and he became the other one, and the movie was over. Boy, screaming, man.
Bro, I feel like his team told him not to tell the movie because if we watched the movie that he was talking about, that would have solidified the fact that he don't know what the hell going on. Bro. It would have solidified the fact that he don't know. Bro, you can't even comprehend the movie.
Bro. And then so it's so many TikToks of him.
Bro, so many TikToks.
And I listen to every one of them.
Me too.
It's great entertainment, man. It's great entertainment, man. You can walk the dude in your kitchen and say, hey, make me vote for the refrigerator. The refrigerator? This for him. So let me tell you. I was in this movie one time about refrigerators. So the refrigerator would kill people. Okay? So what happened is when you go in and try to get food, the refrigerator lock you in it, it'll kill you, then you have to come back live and cook you some breakfast. So I wanted to be the breakfast.
Bro, that's the kind of shit. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying, bro. I was so blown, bro. I was like, man, come on.
What?
I was like,
What the fuck is shit? Why
this can't be for real.
Hey, man.
Bro, this can't be for real, bro.
Bro, I think somebody went to him, though. I don't think
well, you know, he lives in Texas. So this was a big scandal.
He live in Texas?
He lives in Texas. He got a home in Georgia. And then they moved him out of Texas because they said he couldn't win in Texas. They had to move him to Georgia. So that's why he started running in Georgia.
Bro, get out of here.
No,
I had no idea that.
Yeah,
that's how Tommy Tuberville was able to run for, what was he running for in Alabama?
He was running for Senate now.
For Senate, yeah. Because he got a house here.
And he endorsed Walker.
Yeah. So listen to this, bro. So he got a home in Georgia. And like at the beginning of the campaign, he was like, oh, y'all live here in Georgia. I just stay here all the time. And then, like, they found records where he been renting that house out for, like, the last couple years. And it was radio silence. They haven't answered for it because he really was renting out. Bro, it's insane, bro. It's insane.
Bro, the rhetoric of this year's elections and so forth and on has been insane. It's been most definitely comical and entertaining.
For sure. Bro, Herschel Walker be the president in about 10 years, bro.
Of hell.
No. First off, Donald Trump ran for president in the early 2000s.
Let me. Well, first off, and you knew how I felt about Donald Trump, right? Mm-hmm. You know how much I thought he was the dumbest racist human on earth. Mm-hmm. Well, Herschel Walker made Donald Trump look like Obama.
Facts. That's factual, bro. That's factual. Well, I'm just saying that, bro. Donald Trump tried for a long time, man. And
I'll vote for Donald Trump the rest of my life before I vote for Herschel Walker once.
Hey, man, I can't even argue with you, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
Can't even argue with you, bro. Donald Trump is 100% better than Herschel Walker, bro. Herschel Walker don't even know what's going on, bro.
And then another thing about Donald Trump is,
I think Herschel Walker got CTE, bro.
That's what he act like. But the thing I do respect about Donald Trump is, and I learned to respect this as he grew on me. He stick to his guns.
Yeah, he do.
Donald Trump the nigga that'll tell you when I see you in the grocery store, I'm slap shit at you. When he see you in the grocery store,
he gonna slap shit at you.
He gonna slap shit at you. You feel me? So when Herschel Walker gets in the grocery store, he gonna buy you vampire food.
Bro, what's funny is that what's really funny about that is because Kanye had this whole thing going on. We ain't finna get into no deep Kanye debate, but he ended up going to Mar-a-Lago and talking to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And he asked Donald Trump to be his vice president.
Really?
And Donald Trump was like, hey man, drop out the race right now because you can't win.
Hey, so,
and Kanye got pissed.
So, ironically, Donald Trump got found guilty on all charges today.
I mean, for sure.
I don't know if have y'all seen. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I didn't see that. But
yeah, look it up. Look,
I'm surprised that he got found on all charges.
I am very surprised. A running president. That man been getting away with this shit for 900 years. You know Trump 912.
Yeah, bro, but like he been getting away with shit in public, bro.
Writing people, that's the whole.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how you get away with it.
Like, bro was stealing shit off the shelf, and people seen him, and he walked out there. They like, bro, you just stole that. He
no,
like,
I paid for it 20 years ago.
I paid for
Let me
this.
tell you something. I paid for this. My pops paid for this 20 years ago and left it on the shelf for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, people? That was that. And
That's
then
what I'm
people
saying.
believe it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he was doing stuff lately, bro. So eventually,
Make sure I'm right. Because I know I read that, but I don't know if, it could have been, I ain't researched.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
I mean, either way, he's still the president's candidate. For
Not if he got fined, get the fine stuff. He got fined, but he got fined, get the fine. A lot of stuff. They're going to kill that president's election.
Well, he told Kanye he couldn't win. And Kanye was like, man, he don't know who I am. I'm Kanye.
Yeah, he had a chance for a short period. Trouble now.
It's over, bro. There's no way he can win, huh?
He can't be the mayor of Chicago.
But that man can't win elections for his record label. He owned good music. If he had to run for the president of good music against Pusha T, Pusha T would win. Yeah, he bad. He in bad shape.
Yeah.
And he owned good music.
That's all they own right now.
That's it.
It took everything else from him.
Everything.
Nike took their contract from Kyrie.
Yeah, I seen that.
But Kyrie had already stopped wearing Nikes.
Bro, Kyrie played the other night and went crazy in the pair of Skechers, bro.
And Hanes tube socks.
And
Hands to the
socks,
side, bro.
Yep.
He went crazy in the pair of Skechers.
I think that's why Nike did it. They realized that he wasn't representing the brand no more. They're like, yeah, well, we ain't losing anything now. He wears Skechers.
Bro, he went nuts and.
But I'm gonna tell you, if some of the smaller brands step in now and take advantage of the situation, it'll change the way Nike and those companies have to move. If Skechers make a basketball shoe for Kyrie right now, you gotta put price on it because niggas don't think it's worth nothing if it ain't worth nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of $149.99 type shoe for Kyrie, niggas are about to support Kyrie. That company blow up, and other companies start looking to endorse some of these big names.
So it's Trump court, but him and his family were not charged in the case.
Oh, I thought they said the family took. They said lock his family up.
It said Manhattan jury found 2 Trump Organization companies guilty on multiple charges of criminal tax fraud and falsifying business records connected to a 15-year scheme to defraud tax authorities by failing to report and pay taxes on compensation for top executives. Donald Trump and his family were not charged in this case, but the former president was mentioned repeatedly during the trial by prosecutors about his connection to the benefits doled out to certain executives, including company-funded apartments, car leases, and personal expenses.
Okay.
That's that's an
LLC.
yeah.
They came and hold that against him in a what word I'm looking for? In a offense to sitting in the prison.
Yeah, that's the beauty of owning a business, bro. Like if your business, you can't put a business in prison.
All they can do is shut you
Like
down.
the dude that FTC, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to it. FTX, where they sponsored the Mercedes-Benz car in Formula One. The Miami arena was the FTX arena. It was a Bitcoin kind of thing. It was like
I'm glad you said that.
like Coinbase or whatever, right? And they filed bankruptcy like a month and a half ago, and like $13 billion worth of money is just.
It's a lot of money. I'd kill a whole house of niggas for $1 billion, bro.
Bruh. Poof. And like they really they
God
can't.
damn. Yeah, you fucked up as me. He said, poof. God damn. I would at least thought about it. I'd have slept horrible for a while, bro. Nigga said, poof.
Jeez.
But yeah, they can't. Bruh can't go. I mean, like SEC is investigating right now, but they can't really. I mean, if they charge him with something, bro, he gonna do a maximum of a year, and he ain't do nothing really.
He ain't going. Donald Trump is not going to prison.
Well, I'm talking about the FTX guy. He ain't really do nothing illegal. So it's like, bro, it's gonna be super tough for them to charge him with something. If he end up going to prison, bro, he gonna go to prison for a year. And like a cushy prison, bro. I'm talking about like he gonna be staying at the 5-star hotel in prison for a year.
He gonna go to a Epstein type prison, where he get leave on the weekends and in his private jets.
Yeah.
Epstein type. Hey, and I know. So y'all, we didn't do pre-production tonight. So we kind of jumping on topics, but I'm finna throw another one on their ass. Do y'all think they're really killing these crypto billionaires, or is this really the biggest coincidence in history?
Bruh,
It's been 4
I don't like to
in like 3 weeks.
It's been 3.
No, it's been the 4th now.
That died after 12 today, because the 4th one, the 3rd one died this morning.
No, it's been no. That was the 4th one.
Third one.
Look, Google, get your Google on. It's been 4 crypto billionaires dead.
Okay, so while he googling, he gonna say 4, I'm gonna say 3, and then
You can't when the internet get it right. Okay,
I'm saying.
yeah.
So it was in 3 crypto billionaires died in the last 3 weeks, and
One died on the beach.
in Puerto Rico.
One died in a helicopter, correct?
Yep.
One died in his bed. Mm-hmm. I think one died of overdose.
You used to make that up.
What the fuck?
So
Let's see.
everything I can see says 3.
Okay, give me some.
Just saying, bro. I
thought
read
it
it
was
this
the 4th
morning.
recently.
No, this morning.
this
the
was
3rd
just-
one died this morning. That was
No, it
Puerto
was
Rico.
like a day or so.
Puerto Rico was
It
this
wasn't-
morning.
No, that wasn't the morning.
Oh, yesterday.
If somebody died this morning, then
It would be 4.
it might have been 4 because this was from 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And that was Puerto Rico.
I'm trying to see what it says.
The 3rd one was Puerto Rico, bro. If somebody died from
That's the one they found fully dressed on the beach.
One died in his sleep.
Mm-hmm. The helicopter wreck in perfect condition. The one found on the beach in the water, fully dressed
in Puerto Rico.
in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Either way, a lot of people talk about like, man, I think it's just coincidence. I mean that it could be a coincidence, bro, but I don't lean that way. I don't lean that it's coincidence, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like when money is involved,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it's rarely a coincidence.
I always follow the money.
It's rarely a coincidence.
And then the one dude had already started posting that they were trying to set him up and people trying to kill him and whoop.
That's the Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico,
guy.
yep, sure.
Yeah, bro. They say he was sick though, and I read some of his tweets, and bro, he did sound sick.
Yeah, most folks who know they died do sound like that to the regular people. They know the people trying to kill him.
Bro, y'all seen Elon release the Twitter files, bro? Y'all been keeping up with that?
Wait a minute, Twitter files.
No.
That sound horrible.
So, Elon bought Twitter.
Right.
And so he got access to Twitter emails. And they dug through the emails where they found so they talk about it where all the social media companies have access to stop something from being posted. Right? If they talk about this, they can reach out to the Facebook team, Twitter team, the Instagram team to make sure that ain't getting posted because they say it ain't, viable news or whatever. And he talked about it. Then they showed the graphics of how much they have to pay to stop stuff. And the Democratic Party has paid over the last couple of years, bro, probably $2-3 million. And the Republican Party over the last couple of years paid $50,000 to stop stuff from being posted. So when the Hunter Biden laptop got found, it's all where it's email threads, it's orders from the Congress telling them to not post shit, to suppress shit. We're always damning information. And this was right before the 2020 election.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Paw Paw win and we had to vote for Paw Paw, this shit going Republican.
Wait, what?
If Paw Paw wins the runoff, well, he's the head Democrat election this year.
Talking about Biden?
Paw Paw. I'm voting Republican. Or I'm not.
Even if it's Trump?
Yes.
Vote Republican.
Yes.
You vote for Trump.
Before I vote for Paw Paw, yeah.
You vote for Trump.
Paw Paw got dementia.
I mean, I ain't not denying that, but you vote for Trump.
Before I vote for Paw Paw. Paw Paw fucked up, bro. Like
Hey, bro, I just asked
it's
the
like Cat
question.
Williams said, y'all can't fault him. Y'all voted for Paw. Y'all knew he was 7 to 8 years old when you voted for him. He kept talking. Y'all knew before y'all did that, the man was 83. Y'all know before he did it, he was 89. He was done at 96. Paw, fucked up right now.
Bro, I just asked the question, bro. I ain't say who I was gonna vote for. Who
You know,
I'm
I
gonna
think
vote
I
for.
wouldn't vote at all before I vote for Joe Biden. I just would find something to do my day on election
You
night.
let everybody else decide.
Yes.
I just asked the question, bro. I can't. Well, honestly,
You vote every year?
I do.
This will be my first year of Papa running.
That you didn't.
Yes. I did in election too.
But so first off, Trump ain't gonna be the primary, bro. So.
But they doing everything they can to make sure he don't. That's why all they charge
Yeah, but even if he can't beat the DeSantis right now, bro.
But that'd be good.
Wait, what?
I don't think we need Trump as president again either.
How you feel about DeSantis?
I don't think he's gonna start a war.
Hey, you?
Ron
Do you know who
DeSantis
DeSantis
is
is?
The nigga from New York, right?
no
From Florida.
from Florida.
Mr. Critical Race Theory.
I ain't researched it.
You need to
You should.
research him.
Where DeSantis is Trump 3.0.
Yes.
Not 2.0.
That's scary.
3.0.
No, he is dead ass.
And he ain't even white.
What is that?
DeSantis ain't a white name.
Nah, he's like
He
Hispanic.
gotta be Hispanic.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no
he
white,
wild,
wait,
though.
wait, there's no white people in Florida.
What?
That's a joke. That's Snowbird capital, but it's a lot of mixed race down there.
It's a melting pot.
They call Miami the other New York. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you did get to DeSantis, bro, you gonna be amazed, bro. DeSantis wild, bro. DeSantis wild, bro.
And that's who you think will win the primary.
Oh, he gonna be president
Bro,
this year.
I'm telling
He
you,
gonna be president.
he is
He gonna be the president. He gonna win the presidency.
dangerous.
No, he's gonna win. It's not a Democratic candidate out there that can beat DeSantis right now.
But yet, Democrats are hide some shit until it's time.
I don't think it's one coming. First off, this is the bro.
You still got Ye.
Oh my God. And first off, Ye is Republican.
I know I'm being funny,
But first off, bro, this is the first. Trump was the first president not to serve 2 terms ever, and Joe Biden's finna be the second.
one, bro, it was another motherfucker.
Yeah, this was during the. It was before the era though.
No, it's been a couple of motherfuckers. Bill didn't either.
Bill served 2 terms.
No,
bro.
Bill did not. Bill bucked out in the,
Can we
in the
bet?
first half.
Can we bet?
Bill didn't serve too. He
Can we
quit.
bet?
He quit
No,
himself.
can we bet?
Bill quit in the middle of his
Can
term.
we bet? If you sure, we can bet.
What we bet?
If I said Bill served 2 terms, you say he didn't. Can we bet?
How much we betting? Or what we betting?
We could bet. We could bet $200, which is about an Amsterdam.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
About an Amsterdam.
Right now,
Googling
bro.
it. That's what you over there do. You trying to Google shit.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Bro, I wasn't guessing, bro.
You always get.
Do I always guess? Like, bro, I ain't making shit up. Bro, Trump is the first president since the 60s that didn't have a dual presidency. And I think the last guy got assassinated.
That was JFK. He would have been president again.
He would have won again.
Yeah.
And then I don't think Joe Biden gonna get a second term either. He gonna be the second president without a 2-term president.
He most
I know
definitely.
he's Italian.
So
With DeSantis, I thought he was Italian.
I knew he wasn't just white. That's what I'm saying.
I figured he was
Because of the
Italian.
name. So
Dion DeSantis.
let's straighten this up right now. Bill Clinton did win his second election. He did get kind of convicted of the White House in the middle of his second
I mean, he
election.
got impeached.
But he
He
most
served his
definitely
full term.
he remained in office for the remainder of his second term.
Yeah, he got impeached.
I never knew that.
Trump got impeached, bro.
Can they keep Trump out though?
And then Trump got impeached, and he served his term.
Sure, he served this. You right?
Yeah, bro. So it's 2 types of impeachment. You can get impeached and nothing happens, or you get impeached and you get removed from office. That's never happened before. When somebody get impeached and removed from office, the only person that would have happened to was Nixon. Nixon got impeached and they was gonna remove him office and he resigned. He's the only president to ever resign, and that was in his second term. Yeah. Kind of history guy, bro. Kind of.
Well, that's absolutely my worst.
Bro, you definitely, like, for real though, do some research on Ron DeSantis.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should. You should. Like, real wild. And so, this shit happened the other day in my my circle group chat, and we gonna get to our topic. I know y'all wait. In my friend group chat, it came up about the Balenciaga setup, right? And which is something like we've been missing for 2 weeks, so it's topics for us to talk about, but we ain't gonna dig too deep in. But it's Balenciaga, but it came from Tucker Carlson. So I don't listen to Tucker Carlson whatsoever, period. And I said this. I said before I responded to the video, I was like, first off, bro, all this Tucker Carlson for nothing. And then I put quotation. Bruh, I really don't like this guy. And then I closed quotation. I wanted to get out of the way first. Then it went to the whole Balenciaga thing. Then he talked about other places where they were doing sex change and so forth, so on. And he highlighted Ron DeSantis was signing the bill that teachers couldn't talk about kids about being gay, right? And I was like, bro, it ain't that I disagreed with a lot of stuff that he said. That wasn't the case. I didn't disagree with a lot of stuff that he said. I was like, bro, what I disagree with is how he framed it. Like, bro, if you got good points, if you can give a presentation with great points, deliver those points, and use facts to back them up. Guess what he did? He was like, oh, it's this college, he was like, it's this hospital in Philadelphia that's doing sex changes, and they said that kids know as young as 2 years old what sex they are, and they're committing sex changes. And then he was like, watch this clip. And the clip shows this lady talking about how this organization from a hospital, deal with people that don't feel like they're in the right sex or whatever. And she was like, kids know as young as 2 years old, and then the clip. So I was like, bro, peep this. What a lot of people don't understand is that they never said they do sex changes on 2 years old. First off, I don't think there's a hospital in the country, or a clinic, or nothing in the country that would. You feel me? But he framed it as if they were. You feel me? He framed it as if they were, bro. I can't get behind misleading information. Then he was like, oh, so the liberals, so now mind you, I hate when you go political, when you talking about a point that's, you know what I'm saying, like if you got another point. You know what I mean? So you're political. He like the liberals was upset when Ron DeSantis signed a bill that didn't allow teachers to talk to kindergartners and first and second graders about being gay. And then he played the clip where it was Ron DeSantis, and guess what he had around him? Kindergartens, first and second graders around him as he was signing this bill, saying that teachers couldn't talk about being gay. And he was like, the liberals had a big problem with this. They were saying that he couldn't, that this was a problem, this is problematic, so forth and so on. And I was like, listen, bro, I don't think there's nobody in this country that feels like that kindergarten, first graders, second graders, third graders, fourth graders, fifth graders, even sixth graders, teachers should be talking about sex with their kids. I don't think it's no person on this planet. If you do, you got something else, because kids shouldn't be talking about sex at that young of an age.
I agree.
But the reason why liberals was upset is because he outlawed it from K through 12. And it's critical for teachers to talk to 9th through 12th graders about sex, because that's when our hormones go crazy. Everybody that listens to the podcast, everybody in this room remember being 12, 13, 14, 15, and your body changing. You going through puberty, and then you start liking people. Whether it's another sex or same sex, where it doesn't matter. You start liking people. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling like special about different people. That's where the problem is at. So you telling me that he signed a bill that teachers can't talk to them about being gay at all. So you ostracize a whole group of people. So bro, I took sex ed in 9th grade. We was talking about that in 9th grade, protection, how to protect yourself, what STDs can do to you, early pregnancies. We got to talk all about that in 9th grade. So he signed a bill that same teacher can't make the people that feel, that's gay, They can't be make the kids feel comfortable. They gotta protect themselves too. Cause statistics is statistics, right? Statistics are statistics. Gay men are more liable to STDs than anybody else. Mm-hmm. That's the statistic, right? So if that's the case, why can't you sign a bill where the teacher can't tell them about it? But it doesn't change the way this kid feels.
Right.
So you take away education. That's what the liberal that he said was upset about. But they framed it as if it was kids and children. And the Saints signed that bill in front of, guess what? Children. Them same kids, bro. Ain't nobody was out here telling kindergartners about sex. And if they were, I mean, I'm sure it was a few bad apples, but you can't spoil the, like, bro, you can't say everybody was that. That was a rare occasion. You feel me, bro? Like, that's wild. But that's why I was telling him, like, bro, I don't listen to this guy because that one reason, because he had a valid argument about the whole Balenciaga case. But then he like threw everything he had valid out by clipping shit and leading in invalid ways, bro. And that's just my perspective. You know what I mean?
So y'all want to buy Balenciaga tomorrow?
No.
So y'all do feel like Balenciaga is fucked up? Yes or no? Super.
I mean, I'm not materials don't really mean much to me.
But have you seen the stuff that they said that they represent?
No, because I don't pay
The kids in BDS. What's the initials, Craig? What's the initials?
What's that?
Oh, you know what? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I went and looked at all it, like all the thing. Yeah.
All the sex stuff with the kids. I didn't know. Wait, they said that they had no idea, but I just don't see there's no way of them not knowing the company things that what was being published. And then I don't follow trends, so I've never owned Balenciaga, and I think their shoes are hideous. So let's say for me buying the shit anyway. Period. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna start.
You say you think you're gonna start?
I'm gonna start making my own shoes.
Oh.
I ain't supporting no brands. To the right brand step up.
But I mean, I said all that to talk about Ron DeSantis and he brought kindergartens and kids and small children on stage to sign this bill, and then they framed it as if like the other side was super upset about him signing this bill because you can't talk to the kindergarten about sex, and that's not what they meant. He signed it for K through 12. Where it's critical. Like, bro, it's critical for kids not to 12th grade to be talked to about sex from teachers and because first off, peers don't know either. If you're not getting it from home, guess where you're getting it from? Peers, and those are not great.
Right.
So the only other resource you got is teachers and educators. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be predators, and they are. Some of them are. I ain't saying they all perfect, but it's critical that they talk to you about it. And you can't sign a bill that you can't talk to kids about being transsexual, gay, LGBTQ plus, and I may have messed the letters up, but you know what I'm saying?
That's LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah, that's the right letters,
Yeah.
right? You can't exclude them and sex ed because excluding them doesn't change anything.
Right.
It just leaves them on an island.
Right.
And they need to be educated as well. That's what they was upset about, but you know, they framed it. Wow.
So y'all know we started off super goofy in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Dream had asked me a question, but I couldn't even get it out because I was too busy laughing. So to answer your question, I'm happy because I felt myself fading this afternoon. So I decided to go get me a little energy drink. Cool. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? You get a little snack, heavy or whatever. They say, hey man, you want some of these? I was like, yeah, cool. I thought it was dark chocolate almonds. I took about 6 of them today. Dark chocolate covered espresso beans. I am lit right now. You hear me? Like I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep. I'm just hot.
Jesus. Bruh, what you gonna do tonight?
I don't know.
You sounded pitiful.
I don't know.
You off tomorrow?
No.
You should be.
Well, you need to get some more beans.
Yeah, you should go back to where you got those from.
I gotta do bell to bell tomorrow.
You be able to bed tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Solo.
need. You definitely
Solo
need to
dolo.
go. Bro, you need some sensu beans and everything, bro. You in trouble.
Oh man. So are we ready to hit the topic at hand?
Right, man.
Yeah, we about to ride on the topic at hand. I'm pulling up the clip real quick.
Hey, for the people.
I think I'm gonna pull up the clip real quick. I'm struggling here. Bro, I ain't even see you send me that Herschel Walker. That was just off top of my head, my boy. Cause he been tripping.
I was having this
Everybody hear that? Y'all hear
conversation with
that?
a group of people a couple days ago, and it was just something that I randomly thought about. I ain't think I'm goddamn Thomas Edison and none of that. I ain't saying that, but I do need y'all to help me tell me if y'all agree with this philosophy or not. But I was telling them, I said, man, you know what? When I really studied this, because I'm always trying to figure out something. And again, this is just my opinion. This is what I believe. I believe
It's contraption.
how a woman treats you in bed is how she treats you in real life. And wait for you to start throwing your phone and all that. I believe, this is what I believe. I believe whatever relationship you and a woman have in the bed together, I just believe that's the same relationship y'all have in real life. If she's submissive to you in the bed, I believe she's submissive to you in real life. If she's non-submissive to you in the bed, I believe she's non-submissive to you in real life. And whatever y'all relationship is. I believe if she's controlling in the bedroom, I believe she's controlling in real life. In y'all relationship. Now what I don't know is, does that apply? And I need y'all to help me figure this out, ladies. Do y'all feel like that applies from a man to a woman also? How a man treats you in the bed is how he treats you in real life? And that's what I don't know. I don't really know that part of it. I need y'all to inform me. But can y'all also tell me if y'all agree with how if a woman got an attitude in the bed, I believe she has an attitude in y'all relationship in real life. So y'all help me figure out if I'm tripping or not, or am I on to something. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Hey, listen, I was having this conversation with a group of people a couple days ago, and it was just something that I randomly thought about. I ain't think I'm goddamn Thomas Edison and none of that. I ain't.
Alright, so for everybody that's watching, sorry about it, I ain't know it was gonna loop. It's a little delay on how we hear things versus how y'all hear things. What's up? So Plies posted a question, and the question was, how can you explain a little better? I think you can handle it a little better than I can.
So,
Mr. Safe Word.
safe word. All right.
Safe Word.
So yeah, because I talk sex. So, essentially, Plies was saying that he believes that if a woman, the way that a woman behaves in the bedroom is reflective of the behavior that she has in day-to-day life. So essentially, if you allow your man to take lead in the bedroom, but you also take the initiative to engage, then you're most likely that same type of helpmate in your relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know, if there are those women who are like, you know, I don't need a man. I can be this, I can be that. I can do this, I can do that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But everybody needs help. Man, woman, whoever. But if that's your personality, you know, in regular life, that's also your personality in the bedroom. You feel like you always have to take charge. So We want to know y'all thoughts. I know I got a bunch of them.
You get a bunch of thoughts.
I got a whole bunch of them.
I feel like, and it's just me throwing my 2 cents in on it. I feel like, and be careful, I want to try to present this right, but it is what it is. We may get banned. I think fucking and fighting is 2 things nobody want to lose it.
Okay.
Right? So since we ain't talking about fighting, let's talk about fucking. The reason why I respect what he say is this. Not just women. I also think of men. If you're lazy in the bed, everybody have an off night. That happens. That's life. You know what I'm saying? You don't work 12 hours, 3 days in a row. You come home, you just want a little bit. It's just a 5-minute thing. We going to bed. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't regular. When you had a 5-minute night, you saying to yourself, if you the other person, you say to yourself, tomorrow I'm off. You get goddamn ready. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't who you is regular. So there's always a small difference of opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But on the regular, if that's who you is on the regular, if you lazy in the bed, you're a lazy person. Check their living standards. If they're aggressive in the bed, they're an aggressive person. Check their living standards. You feel me? If they submissive in the bed, them the same women run upstairs and bring your plate down while you playing the game. I ain't hungry yet, baby. Okay, I'm gonna wrap a loom for and put it right here and wait for you. And just what happened, I've probably had sex with every one of them. So I've seen it.
So, and this is my thing, right? First off, chat, I want to say I really appreciate y'all for commenting because I tried to tag everybody, but I couldn't. It's different, complicated with Facebook. How do you tag people?
Rattlesnake, Jesus.
But this is my view on it. Like, I don't think it has nothing to do with life. I don't think a bad personality has a lot to do with life, right? Like, I think your preference, your main preference, kind of mirrors your reality. But like, in my experience, somebody can be really submissive in bed, right? But controlling at times. And being really submissive for the most part, like 70% submissive, and then controlling 30% of the time, right? You would expect that person to be submissive in life by what he was asking. But I've definitely had that same person who is, their own person. Not submissive, not controlling, just kind of an equal share partner, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think it necessarily defines who you are. And Brett, I grew up in the country with old time thought processes and the bed is undefiled. You know what I'm saying? The bed is undefiled. So like, you do whatever it takes to please your partner in the bed, that's what you do. Once you are real partners, now mind you, once you real partners, like, well, you the married man in the building, like, your bedroom is undefiled. Where nothing's off limits. Nothing is off limits for your bedroom, right?
Nothing should be.
Nothing should be, right?
Should be.
Nothing should be off limits, but at the same time, she can carry herself the same way she's always carried herself. You feel me? So one night she could be super submissive, and one night she can put a high heel in your eye. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, straight up, that's dominant, And one night she could be super submissive, one night she could be dominant, one night she could be, in complete control and want you to be the pillow princess. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it can really change. I feel like that bedroom relationship doesn't have a lot to do with the outer reflection. And if you have a connection. Now, if you don't have a connection, then for sure. And I think that's why Plies made this video, because Plies probably ain't got no connection to no real woman. I don't know if Plies is.
So when he made the video, also he was asking about. He didn't make the video saying that it's concrete. He said, "I want to know how y'all feel about it."
He said, yeah. He said, no. That's what I'm saying. That's how
I feel like this is how it works
and
for me.
There you go.
He
So,
said, but
you
I wanna see
said
how
he
y'all
didn't
feel
say
about
it was in concrete, and I said what made you trigger you to say that was because I said I don't feel like Plies has his own real woman.
I mean, obviously he ain't married.
Huh?
Obviously he ain't married.
Yeah, he don't have his own real woman, so he's dealing with women in their natural form. So it may be his truth. That may be a truth. A submissive woman is going to be really submissive to a man that she ain't with, and
trying to get.
Or trying to get. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Either way, that's just her nature. If she's a dominant woman, she's gonna be real dominant with men that she ain't with either. You know what I'm saying? Like people she just fooling around with or controlling the same. So I think that's a real, like his perspective was a real single perspective. But that's just my opinion. Attorney, you the resident expert.
I ain't no expert, but I'm about to get into this one. So before I even get started, man, I just want to say, hey, Lita. She said that, she thought that he was on to something. Ani said she thinks it's situational. She can be submissive in bed, but mostly a rattlesnake in reality. Ariel said, I think it may depend on the nature of the sexual relationship. Sex with a buddy, quote unquote, can be different than sex with a partner. And then Ani came back and said, sometimes I am dominant and more aggressive, but I'm still that rattlesnake. Submission in the bedroom is a form of control, though, so...
Don't just run over the nays.
Danae ain't do nothing but put some eyes on.
I thought you waited to see what you say.
That's fine. She asked me before I got here, and I told her I wasn't gonna tell her because I wanted to save all my thoughts for the podcast.
House.
I think that we focus too much on the words dominance and submission, and trying to correlate that into being dominant or submissive in your reality. I agree with you on the point of you can be dominant in one form, submissive in the other. And I can also understand the people that think it's situational. I, however, do not think it is situational. Mm-hmm. I think it is correlation. Mm-hmm. I think there is a direct correlation between the way that a person behaves in the bedroom and the way they behave in real life. Keep in mind, I'm using the word behave. Mm-hmm. Behavior. Mm-hmm. Not personality. Because your personality doesn't dictate your behavior.
Facts.
But I believe in direct correlation. I believe that if you are a pillow princess in the bedroom, you are a pillow princess in real life. Because you are so accustomed to being taken care of in your everyday life when you don't have to do anything, that correlates to the way that you respond in the bedroom because you've lived your life on that pillow. Likewise, if you are an individual who might have to get after it a little bit more, then you naturally are going to take that aggression into the bedroom with you. I think it correlates both ways. So I just, bruh, I think it's the fact that I've studied this so much. And that I've talking to so many people who they don't really live either or. You know what I'm saying? Like, either they are vanilla. Yeah, it's literally three. You got a vanilla phase, you got an in-between phase, you got a kinky phase. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. And a lot of people I know live their life full-time
vanilla.
No, I'm saying full-time, just
one of the three.
Open. You know what I'm saying? 1 and 3. It's very rare that you find somebody in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a 40-40-20. You got that 40% of people who's just like, fuck that. You got that 40% of people that's just like, let me live. And then you got the 20% of people who wanna let me live, but scared what people gonna say, so they stay on that vanilla side. But they ass like to be choked in the bedroom. They like to be tied up. They like to be spanked. They like to be handcuffed. All of these things have actual terms and names for them. Mm-hmm. A lot of this is bondage in a sense, or impact play, or things that everybody thinks are too taboo to actually talk about. When we really just need to talk about this shit. Mm-hmm. Stop thinking that... this is going to get into a whole nother bag of tricks.
No, I'm with it, because I like where you're going with it.
This is going to get into a whole nother bag of tricks. I've always believed that monogamy is taught, but it's not natural. I've always thought that way. And I think that way just because of the fact that when you talk to people, and the same percentage of people that I'm talking about are vanilla, kink, or in between, it's because most of the time, the people that are over here really want to do what the people over here are thinking about doing. It's the vanilla that want to dabble in the kink, but then that's when you create that divide in the middle with that 20%, because they so busy fighting their own being, their own natural instinctual being, because of the things that they were taught and the learned behaviors that they were taught. And I mean, that even goes back into the whole education topic. It's what we learn. Like, people can be really closed-minded to a lot of stuff. People are closed-minded about politics. People are closed-minded about religion. People are closed-minded about sex. And it is something that we do every day. Not necessarily in an individual sense, but I mean, just, there's too many people in the world.
Hey, bro.
Everybody fucking. That's all I'm saying.
Let me get you real. Hey, you said you didn't say it the right way. Where it's the reason for our existence.
Yeah.
It's the reason for our existence. Like, so women hear us talk about.
Goddamn right, I didn't stop kink shaming. I'm sorry.
She feels, women hear us say that, and I'm saying our listeners and women, any women in specific, but I do hear women say this, is that, like, they be blown away when I be like, man, if it was for women, I would probably win days. Like, they'd be like, what? That's crazy. What do you mean? You wouldn't bathe if it wasn't for women? For what?
Because I start itching, so I got bathe.
Bruh, I mean, I hear you, bruh, but realistically, if you erase every woman from this planet,
We die.
I mean, the humanity eventually wipes itself out as we age out.
Right.
But why? I don't care how you feel about how I look.
I don't care. Dress is good, but I most definitely I itch fast.
I don't care how. First off, you'll stop itching after so long.
No, I gotta wipe them nuts, dog.
Where you'll start itching. Well, no, that's because you ain't had crabs since like 72.
No,
but
I had crabs, but I gotta wipe them nuts.
But I'm just saying, bro, don't take it that deep, bro. I was just a joke.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably wouldn't shave or get a haircut like I normally do. It's the basic shit to walk outside or go to Walmart type shit. I wouldn't give a fuck out with Walmart. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna wipe them nuts though.
It ain't. Bro, so first off, washing ourselves was something that was created much later in our lives.
Facts. But my nuts still itch when I don't wash them.
I feel
this is the whole joke,
bro,
the whole thing. Bro.
I get it, bro, but no, you joking about like my point I'm trying to push home.
Yeah, I'm go ahead.
Yeah, but like, so either way, like, is our primal being, right? Women included. Like, so when you hear men talk about our primal being, but like you rarely hear women talk about it. But our whole purpose, period, here, whether you believe in whatever you believe in, is to, like, bro, that asexual shit ain't real unless you're a
flower.
Yeah. Or what is it? A seahorse? Unless you're a seahorse or a flower, bro, that shit ain't real. And now, mind you, I don't counsel me for the asexuals out there that feels like I'm attacking you in a strange way.
They still ain't making babies by themselves.
Yeah, it's impossible. I mean, but the people that claim asexual normally don't want babies. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know, everybody, you ain't gotta want a kid. Some people want to be alone for their whole life, and that's okay. And that's the closest thing to be considered asexual. It's just the term was given to it. Bro, they ain't the first person that all the years the earth been around that decided they didn't want to be with somebody and not have a baby. They just the first people with a name for it. I know that may sound a little rough. I know that may sound a little problematic. It's not. I promise you it's not. I promise you I don't care about your orientation. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And I respect you as a person because I love people. At the end of the day, I love people. I don't care what your orientation is. I don't care what color you is. I don't care about none of that shit. So if you ever get offended by somebody that I said, remember that I care about you as a person. If you can't accept that, then that's your poison that you drinking, not mine. But to get my point across is that, like, the majority, let's say that's probably the better way to say it. The majority of people is to pair up and die. Not even to procreate. Like, procreate is a big thing, but you don't necessarily procreate. The majority of us wants to pair up and die. Doesn't matter your sexual orientation to pair up. You could be male, gay men, transsexual women. You can be bisexual men, bisexual women. You can be heterosexual men, heterosexual women. The majority of our life is to pair up and die. Because the only thing is promised is death. We all gonna die. I don't know nobody that's immortal. And if y'all do, point me out to them because I'm interested to have a conversation with them. So with that being said, that's majority of our existence. Just eliminate asexuals that I probably offended earlier in my statement. Right? Now, with that being said, man, I had to do so much explaining to tell people I'm not problematic that I forgot my point, bro. That shit's hurtful.
It's human nature to want to be humanly involved. Regardless of what people say. Introverts and all that, so forth and so on. Human connection is a real thing. And COVID proved it. COVID shut the country down.
Bro, I just lost my train of thought, bro.
COVID proved that people want to be around people. People didn't realize how important it was to go outside, walk to a park, go fishing, step in Walmart, go to the grocery store, go to the mall. They didn't know how important it was to see other humans until COVID. So humans naturally want to be around humans, even the ones who claim they don't. They may not want to be around a lot of humans.
That's what I was about to say.
You feel what I'm saying? But they want to be around humans.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like
you might not want to be around big crowds, but select crowds you don't.
I tell people all the time, I'm probably the most extroverted introvert you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I have a social media that is on 10. But anybody that's ever seen me in concert, I go through this stage where, like, man, I give you everything that I have on stage, and I give you so much of myself that as soon as I come off the stage, I kind of have to go hide for like 5 minutes, just so I can breathe and collect my thoughts before I get back out there and do whatever else I need to do. Bro, it just happened. That is just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my social media, I can do about 3 days max with a ton of people, but after that, I'm gonna probably need like at minimum 24 hours, like by myself, like just me and like Janae. Like,
for sure.
That's it. I be able to recharge, man. That shit drain your battery.
I want to know why I was going somewhere, bro. But I had to explain so much about how I'm not trying to ostracize people or not trying to understand their lifestyle. That I lost my train of thought, bro. That hurt. I'm getting old, bro.
That's when you get close to 50.
I ain't even close to 50 yet, bro.
I mean, just saying.
Well, I ain't even halfway through 30.
Ish.
I'm not.
Baby.
It's not debatable, bro. I'm not halfway through 30.
Tomato, tomato.
Don't try to age me because you old.
You give me 20 plus years, I give you 20 plus years. Let's roll, baby. Got you back.
Yeah, bro, you old though. You are too. I'm not.
Baby. We can go through the same little ring we just went through.
Listen, man, so what was I trying to say? I had
that's the dimension. Let it go.
No, fuck you. I had a big point.
You can forget you said that if you
My big point was that, like, I don't think it was about the pliers conversation. Yeah, I mean, it's all recollected now. It was about the pliers conversation. And, like, I don't know And it's super situational, bro. And I heard what you said. Yeah, this was my response. This was response to you. I heard what you said, bro. I do believe, like, bro, like if somebody in love with you, bro, they'll do whatever it takes to please you. I think the right person would. Now I can be completely wrong about that, but I said all that just to say that, like 5-word phrase. Bro, some nice beats, you should give me one of them.
Oh, bro, he's blessed. I can't give you one either. I can order some.
So, I agree with you, Country. I agree with you. But in the sense that you're not gonna like. Right?
No, bro, I don't care what you do.
So, if some person really loves you, gonna do it take to please you. Facts. They will. But it's two different variations of that. One is the facade. They're doing what they gotta do to keep you. Two is the real person. You see what I'm saying? And I know because you went through the honeymoon phase with new chicks. Everybody have. You can't keep them off of it. They're doing this, they're doing that, they're acting aggressive and so forth on. But after a few years, the truth then come out.
Sometimes it don't even take.
I just use that example. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say sometimes as soon as you give them the title, they get complacent.
Yeah, or they ain't gotta get complacent. They ain't gotta get complacent because I've dated chicks who was submissive to start with because they thought that's what I like because I am aggressive, and then eventually they evolve into the aggressive person that they are.
Are you aggressive?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I think you're a tame sexual person.
You think what?
I think you're very tame.
He was offended by that.
T-A-M-E.
He was offended by that. Did you? That was like tame. Like, bro, did you see the way he looked at you?
He is though. He is. Whether he want to admit it or not, he's very
tame. It ain't an admit thing, brother. What is? Please explain, sir.
Oh, bro, you very vanilla. You're a vanilla sexual person. You may be aggressive in vanilla. You may be like, a Frosty from Wendy's. You ain't like Napolitan vanilla or like Bluebell vanilla. You may be like McDonald's milkshake machine when it's working.
He vanilla, but he ain't vanilla bean.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you vanilla abstract. But
let's talk about that for a minute.
But you real tame sexually.
Let's talk about that for a minute. So, due to the fact that I'm the older person in the room, okay, I am older person in the house, and the one thing I don't do is anal, in no forms.
You've never tried it.
Bitch, let me finish. Due to the fact that I don't do anal in any form, don't make me tame because I've done every single thing sexually but anal. Same beds. Switches, chains. I've done menages. I've done it with different sexes, different color women at the same time. I've done it all. I almost fucked that up.
That was three-way?
I almost fucked that up.
No, don't.
I almost said
I'm okay if you have, bro.
Fuck you, bitch.
But I mean, I ain't know you had.
I've done everything you can imagine sexually except for anal.
You did the double story before, bro. I ain't mad at you if you did, bro. I respect you, bro.
So, you can't just put me in the vanilla category, buddy.
He real vanilla, ain't he?
No, because see, here's the deal. I think that some people have elements of kink in them, but they too... Kink and BDSM is strongly associated with the BDSM community. I mean, it's the BDSM community, but it's also... parts of it LGBT community too. You know what I'm saying? Like the leather and you know what I mean? Like just they have, which I actually just learned this recently. You know, because Danae watched a show called Legendary on HBO Max. And they have like houses. It's like I don't know if it's some type of dance. It's like a dance show, like but they have houses for like drag shows and stuff like that. They have houses. Well, in BDSM and in kink, you have houses. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both considered the same thing. Both of them are a part of the leather community. Both of them have aspects of, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of. It ain't necessarily women, man, because women are exploratory, but it's a lot of men that the same way that we are taught to hide our emotions as men, also makes men afraid to experiment and try things to see what they're gonna like because they're afraid of being judged regarding that. So that's why I say you say you've done everything sexually, but
it sounds like you done a whole bunch of variations of
vanilla stuff.
Yeah, you done a lot of variations of vanilla.
Say that. What I'm telling you, literally, the only thing I haven't done is anything anal. That's mine or hers.
But bro, you feel like anal is
No,
the
I don't
only
feel-
difference between being kinky and not.
But that's what you're saying.
No,
If I'm telling you I've done everything but it, how can you put me in a category?
no, I hear, bro. You've had many conversations off mic that we shouldn't have on mic. I'm gonna say that one more
No,
time.
okay, I'm actually-
Wait, no, let me say it one more time. We had many conversations off mic that we shouldn't have on mic of stuff you done. And bro, it's been a wide variety of like vanilla, bro. You had Barber's vanilla, you had Bluebell vanilla, you had some Great Value vanilla,
Okay.
you done had some
Let me
you
explain
know,
to you
Blue
something.
Bunny vanilla, you done had
Let me explain something.
you done had a bunch of different vanilla flavors.
So, anal made me think of chocolate. That was a joke. So I guess I didn't have the chocolate. But
was the only person that
you
loved
talk
it.
to someone in your mouth. I've done probably more fuck them shit than everybody in this room. Yeah, I know. I know you think you ain't. I'm a monster.
Hey, bro,
It was a monster.
and it's
I
okay.
just ain't did
So
anal.
it's okay for you to tell yourself that, bro. But I don't feel that way because I don't feel like you even close to eternity.
Wait,
Can
no,
you
go ahead.
can you on air say the wildest thing you've experienced? You know, I'm talking about it just we talking about when we say vanilla, we talking about in a one-on-one situation. Cause see,
So I don't know what's out there that I haven't and so for anal.
so this is an example
Give me one example.
because a lot of times
Whatever you can think of,
because a lot of times
Give me some wild.
Well, this is what I'm just saying. A lot of times we equate sex to just physical sex.
Okay.
That includes oral or anal or whatever the case may be.
Okay, go.
But have you ever taken 100 feet of rope and suspended a woman from a ceiling? Have you ever tied shibari knots into an entire outfit, tied it to a St. Andrew's cross, and spanked it till she came?
I don't know if that's possible.
It is
It's
possible.
possible, but that's kink, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, like, bro.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's why we say there's a difference. There's a difference in your interactions between a vanilla
Bro.
and then a true
And
kink.
he keeps saying that he keep bringing up the anal thing, but anal is considered vanilla.
Yeah, I mean it's just anal sex.
Yeah,
But then
It's
you
considered
can't put me in a
vanilla.
category then.
Anal is considered
That's
vanilla.
the only thing that I ain't tried. Ain't nothing else a person can throw at me, woman wise, other than saying, "Hey, I want to do it in my butt."
Have you done real bondage?
Yes.
Bondage.
Well, I don't know what real bondage is. You
Meaning 100 feet of rope and you
no,
tie.
that's different type of bondage, bro. Stop that.
That's real bondage.
No, that's a lot of different bondage.
So-
I got belly chains, I got leg irons, I got handcuffs in my kitchen.
Bro,
That's scary. I just thought about that.
Bro, that's Valentine's Day bondage. That ain't real bondage. That's not real BDSM.
I'm not gonna say that's not real bondage.
Well,
But there are different levels to it. Like
I agree.
For example,
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if you're using cuffs and like ankle restraints, spreader bars, things of that nature, that's a form of bondage,
It's light level.
but it's more restraint
Facts.
than bondage. Literally, because being able to restrain one's limbs so that they can't particularly move. They can move them, but they don't have like, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't completely use their hands or their arms because you got them tied down to like some hooks. or like a spreader ball where they can't exactly close their legs because the bar has their legs spread open, or they're tied up to something like that. That's one thing. I'm talking about like rope play, actual rope work, where when you bind somebody, they can't move.
Mm-hmm. And like, bro, you have to learn to tie.
So my question
the
is
rope. You have to study the methods of bondage.
Yeah,
like, bro, I've seen the time.
Let me put it to you like this. I have been studying Shibari for about a year and a half, and I've only mastered probably about seven. I call them structures. Only about 7 structures. It is. I don't have the time to dedicate, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but considering everything else that I do, that's something that I just have to like watch and try and train, like trying to do like gloves and like, bro, it's a ton of stuff. It's art. It really is. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time.
So that part of sexuality though is not just the only part of kink.
Bro, no, it's okay.
No. Kink is wad, right?
Bro, it's okay.
Kink is me and my friend having sex with sisters. This isn't my kink in a way. Having sex with sisters and switching without them knowing it.
That's rape. That's not kink. That's rape.
That's yeah.
We rape a few bitches.
Jesus
they
Christ.
liked it on the other side of the deal. But
I know
that's still kinky. Kink to me is
dream.
So you can't say what's kinky to you, what's kinky to me.
No,
but kinky may be
bro,
totally
there's a kink definition. They're like a kink dictionary.
Listen,
well, you didn't get it then.
Adrian, it's nothing wrong with being
if you like being watched, that's exhibitionism. If you like to watch, that's voyeurism. Those are kinks. What you talking about? That's dangerous.
I know like watching because that make me horny.
I know gorgeous, bro, who go to orgy parties.
Yeah, I ain't never did.
That only go just to watch.
Oh yeah,
I know gorgeous.
So I can't do it.
So this is the thing, though, Dream. We said that you vanilla, but don't feel bad about that, bro. It's okay.
First of all, I can't feel bad about nothing because I'm happy who I am.
It's okay to be vanilla. Don't fight it.
It definitely is okay to be vanilla.
But
yeah, what was the point of the whole conversation if it's okay to be vanilla?
Outside of anal, ain't nothing I wasn't willing to try.
So you just want to be known as king.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't about being known. It's about like you into what? Shit, let's do it. That's me. So every single day of the week.
I understand.
Until the motherfucker say, "You gonna eat my booty?" Huh? I get slow then.
I understand, Dream.
You feel what I'm saying?
Dream.
It's literally the only thing.
But it's okay to be like, yeah, I'm vanilla. Bro, vanilla ain't a bad thing, bro.
I'm hearing you, but you ain't hear nothing I'm saying.
I heard everything you said, but you got, bro, the whole conversation we've been having for the last 15 minutes was you defending yourself from not being
vanilla. It ain't
vanilla.
defending. You still ain't heard nothing. He telling me about some stuff, and I'm telling him that if I ain't done, I will, because I don't care to do it, and it's no issue for me. It ain't nothing I ain't willing to try outside of an asshole.
Okay, so with that being said, up until this point,
that's what we call a hard limit. In the kink community, that's what it's called, a hard limit.
And that makes sense. I get that.
That is something that is just a no on your radio. Like for me, I don't do bodily fluids. So I don't do scat play. That shit.
Yes. Okay.
I don't do waterboarding.
We got too hard.
I don't do waterboarding. That's pissing on people.
Man, we got too hard for me.
I don't do waterboarding. I don't do blood play. I don't do needle play.
3. That's 4.
I don't do like a lot of stuff. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like you're talking about.
Not a kink now.
You're talking about like kinks. Bruh, the first time I ever seen somebody do needle play, I squirmed the entire time because I was watching them do this.
You was a voyager.
Needle play.
He was in voyager mode at that point.
Needle play is when they do like corsets, but on the body. So they take like pins and they slide them through the epidermis of the skin to make like the rack, and then they take a ribbon and they pass it through.
I've seen that before. Not in life, not real life.
I am
on TV.
Not for you.
It ain't for. It's what we call NMK, not my kink.
Not my kink.
That ain't my thing.
That ain't my thing.
But it make you happy, I love it for you. But it don't do nothing
I probably
for me.
could watch it because I would be amazed that the person would be going through that torture.
And that person,
pleasure.
but that person has a name. That's the M in BDSM. That is a masochist. Is the person who derives pleasure from pain.
Pain, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I take pain for pain. If it hurt, I'm gonna stop.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I ain't say I'm a happy Mexican vanilla.
I peep. And that's all I was telling Dream. Like, bro, it's okay to be vanilla. Like, I called you vanilla, and you got immediately offended. And
I
you shouldn't
didn't
have.
because you can't though.
I can't call you vanilla.
When I think, are you vanilla?
I'm vanilla.
I just don't think that.
I'm vanilla wafers, bro.
When I say this, no disrespect. I'm sure there's things that my dog has done that I haven't, because he was in the community that I probably might have never been in the community. But at the same time, there was nothing that I wasn't willing to do if it didn't hurt.
You got hard limits, bro.
I ain't know I had that many.
Everybody got hard.
Everybody got hard
everybody
limits,
do.
bro.
Yeah, I ain't know I
so
had
you
that many.
said you just said it's nothing that I can't do, and then I remind you got hard limits. She's like, I ain't know I had that many. Bro, everybody does, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's okay to be vanilla, bro. I just told you I'm a vanilla wafer, bro.
Yeah, I'm way worse though, bro.
You way worse?
Yeah, I'm way worse than you. You know I'm way worse than you.
Do I?
Everyone knows I'm way worse than you.
I don't think so, bro.
And you ain't been around long enough to you.
Nah, bro. The only difference from me, and can I say this, bro? Can I say it? Am I? The only difference between me and you is, bro, is you got way more partners than I do, bro. I was way more conservative with the people I slept with. That's the real difference between us. That's the real difference, bro. I'm way more conservative with the people I sleep with, bro. I don't want to sleep with somebody I don't have any interest in.
I don't have to have any interest. And I can fuck them on the
Did I
floor,
just not say
in the
that was the
bed,
difference?
on the wall, on the roof, in the DJ booth. Yeah, fuck the bitch in the DJ
I
booth
just
during
said-
my show.
I just
That's
said-
what I'm trying to tell you. I'm fucked up. Well, I was at one time.
I mean, with that being said, bro, that don't make you more kinky. It just make you, it just make you bluebell vanilla, and I'm fucking,
Y'all are so
I'm
stupid.
Barbara vanilla, bro. You feel me?
Y'all are stupid.
I'm the Napolitan vanilla, bro. I'm next to strawberry, bro. I'm looking at strawberry over here like, man, you know, I'm just so
I
good.
guess the reason why I'm saying this, if there's ever been an idea, wherever it came from, hey, bro, it could come from one of my partners. Hey, bro, I think we should do such and such. I mean, or the girl could say, I had a dream. You ever thought about such and such? I'm in. I don't give a fuck how you threw it at me. I was in. Outside lane. I ain't give a fuck.
That still don't make you not vanilla. He just don't want to be vanilla, bro.
There's a dog ass vanilla going on, buddy.
Ariel said there's nothing wrong with being vanilla or kink, but I think most people have an issue with being defined by someone else, especially if it doesn't match their own definition. I agree.
That's
agree.
what's going on right now.
I agree.
That is exactly what's going on right now. Like, bro, this episode has been going on much longer than it should because I have been telling Dream that, bro, it's okay to be vanilla, and he has not wanted to accept that he's vanilla. That's what happened. Dream, I apologize, my brother. You are a Napolitan in the tub, the clear one with the top that nobody knows the brand.
I'm vanilla. Rum cake. So, you ready for the quote?
Yes, let's go with the quote.
Oh man, our quote this week comes from Maya Angelou. She said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." For the South, this is episode 131.
131.
131. We out.
Big kinky.
Peace. Big kinky. Push the goddamn button.